beginning in 2 minutes. Hello, everyone. Hello, nice to see you. Nice to see you. How is it going? Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from anywhere you are in on planet Earth. How is it going? How are you guys? So happy to be here one more time. How is everyone? Nice to see you. We have action. I won't lie to you. Let's take our quick look, of course, before the session officially begins. What are we seeing? We are seeing in general that we are having, let me stop this a little bit. What are we seeing? We are seeing that price after, of course, yesterday we had our magical Thursday, we had a reversal. What happened at this point? Price broke again. If you remember from yesterday, this was our invalidation level, if you remember. So what happened? Price broke again from the upside. Invalid, of course, this level. And what are we expecting to see? We are expecting, of course, bullish order flow because it didn't respect the PDRAs, of course, from the left side of the curve. So our drone liquidity becomes again all-time highs. This is our drone liquidity, and our invalidation level will become, our invalidation level will become this 1 hour mitigation block. Okay, this mitigation block that if price of course breaks below it, we are again going, we expect price to go towards the New York opening gap, or else we're going to expect price to go towards the all-time high. We are also seeing that price is above AZNDR, although I don't like exactly, let me hide this 1 minute so they don't interfere us. Yes, I know it can be very annoying. Hide. How do we see hide? Yes, perfect. What are we seeing? We are seeing almost a bullish expansion. It's not exactly because price broke the 50%, but price is retesting again the AZNDR. What I would like to see a clear rejection and us to capitalize upon this rejection of the market. Let me enable, of course, the zones that I hidden. And why did I hit? Because I used, of course, remember the true levels based on the levels of support resistance based on the volume profile. There, this is the price of control. So what are we expecting? We are expecting to see a rejection of price. How is everyone? How are you? Yo, my friend, how is it going? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Don't forget, my friends, whoever is online, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button, enable all notifications, and of course, link in the description. Don't forget trdfloor.com. You can go to our website, see what our community offers. huge program that we are running is, of course, the Earn As You Learn, and a huge opportunity, especially for the newer traders, to be able to capitalize on the markets based on trade ideas. We expand these trade ideas, creating outlooks upon those trade ideas, so you can use them, of course, for other reasons like prop firm accounts and many other stuff, and not to go to enter better in the markets. And of course, must not forget that in November, my beloved friends, Profit League X Strategy Wars, Profit League in November 5th, if I remember well. Huge competition that, of course, we will have cash prizes, many other prizes for the first places on the leaderboard. But the most important that Profit League can offer to all of us is, my friends, that we will be able to follow a strategy, a plan for a whole month. So important. Don't forget. That's why, please, trdfloor.com at the link in the description. Whoever wants to compete, of course, you must be part of Trading Floor so you can be able to participate. Really nice push from price, taking some liquidity from London. Look, all these highs, all these levels. Of course, we must be ready for price to break Asia. It's enough for me to see where price is reacting. You see, nothing is random where price is reacting. Also, this is Asia DR. Tell me, my friends, how is everyone going? How are you? How is everyone? Don't forget, of course, to hit the like button. It helps us a lot in what we are doing. I wish you all had a really nice trading day so far, or you will have in the future with us all together. Well, what is price doing? Price is pushing down. It's pushing so much liquidity. As I said in the beginning, the New York opening up down here is very important for price. It is very important. But despite this fact, we always want to watch and then react, of course, to see what price wants to do. And of course, if we break from the downside of Asia, we will change completely our bias. And of course, we will transform our bias to bearish. I know again that our 1 hour order flow is bullish, but I can never go against the concept that I have been trading for so many time. Luis, good afternoon. All good here. How are you? I'm very good, my beloved friend. Thanks for asking, Luis. Nice to see you, mate. I won't lie to you. I had a quite stressful day today. So much things to do. But I'm okay, thank God. It was just a difficult day, but it passed. Now I'm here with all of you, enjoying my evening. I really enjoy my evening when I'm with you guys. I really like what we are doing here. Okay. How are you, Luis? How's it going? How's your trading day? Okay. Let me enable also to see what JSONs we have. Whoa, huge 1 hour level over here. We have a 1 hour, huge. So big level. Whoa, huge candle. Huge. Okay. Let me also enable DeLorean. You know how much I love DeLorean, especially in the area where price is currently. I love it even more. You see how price has respected, of course, this level. It is in a combination, of course, with the opening price of the R. Same here, work interrupting trading as always. No trades today. FF just printed on the 5 minute. Yes, really? It print down. Yes, okay. I would be much more careful because for now I'm still bullish. For now I'm still bullish. No trades today. Okay, no worries, my friend. I neither took any trades. The thing that I say, I will tell to you also that the markets will all be there for us, my friend. Even if we don't take any trades, even if we have work to do, it's more the part of addiction. Like it is the markets are an addition, the charts are an addiction. So your addiction is that even me that doesn't leave us alone many times. We want to be glued to the charts. And if we are not looking at them, we are worried that we are missing the huge move, creating FOMO to ourselves with no reason. Something that I'm looking also is the power of three concept. Look, what is this? This is, of course, accumulation. What this can be manipulation, or this can be manipulation, and this might be distribution. Let's see, or this move will be manipulation, and we are expecting distribution. Taking both sides, manipulation. Let's see. Let's check also what the other indices are doing. Okay, we are seeing a bullish SMT. You see, Nasdaq is creating a lower low, S&P the same exact thing, creating a lower low, but Dow Jones is creating a higher high. This is what we call the divergence between the triad of indices. So based on this, we must expect bullish price action. Of course, only an SMT divergence is only confirmed when we have a change in state of delivery. We have a market structure shift, or we have a failure of a bearish, in this situation, PDRA. Either this is a fair value gap or it is something else. But I believe now price is going to reverse, so we must be, let's mark it also so it can remind us that we are having an SMT. We will take it a look. Also, we'll have it in mind what we are exactly seeing. You see, Dow Jones is been reacting strongly, but it can also create a bullish from the upside an SMT, so it can be quite difficult. Atanasov says news is 6 minute. Oh, thanks for the tip, Mr. Atanasov. Thank you so much. It's no high impact. Chicago PMI, yes, 1015, I see. 945, I see. Okay. I don't, it's Forex Factory shows it as a yellow news. I don't believe it will affect anything. But we must be, of course, because we many times believe that it might be something, be nothing, but it can be something very important. I want to take an eye on the SMTs over here. How the SMT is playing out. We still have the SMT. You see the divergence between, let me mark it also. Ah, it doesn't go. I thought it would go. But look, it is creating over here a higher high. This doesn't mean that this will happen. In order for this to be valid, we need to see a change in state of delivery. We need to see, even in a lower time frame, we need to see a change of the trend, a reversal, something. We must see something. I like using fancy names, but I know that many times it doesn't help. So we need to see the shift of the market. How was your day, Atanasov? Tell me, how's it going? How are you? The only thing that concerns me now is the break from the downside of Asia. I won't lie to you. This is a thing that concerns me a lot. This is something that concerns me a lot. Of course, this is still valid, but I believe that momentum is much more stronger. I believe that we are eventually going to break it from the downside. You see, if price breaks this low, no SMT is valid. That's why we always need a confirmation. And now it broke it, created a lower low. So no SMT. Equal lows over here, look, you see? Equal lows, here low, low. The SMT is still valid. Let's see. I can't believe that the price will reverse so quickly. Hello, Pat. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. How was your day? How is it going? How is everyone? How was your day? How was your day? How is it going? I believe that you didn't take any trades. Or you took. Tell me. I really want to learn what is going on in your trading day. Don't forget, my friends, whoever joined, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, enable all notifications. It helps us a lot in what we are doing, and I mean this. And I mean this. I wish my desire, my friends, is to make TTF very big, even bigger than it is. It is already big, but we all want to make it even bigger. This is our dream that we want so much. Give me a sec to fix a little bit because I forgot to fix my MT5. I didn't fix it. Okay. Okay, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Okay. Okay. SMT is still valid. The only thing that concerns me is that we broke Asia from the downside. That is not a good sign. That is not a good sign. I won't lie to you. I can't go against Asia. Okay, let's see if order flow will do the job today, but I'm seeing a huge aggressive movement now. Huge aggressive movement. The dollar, for some reason, is becoming very, very strong. SMT, although, is still valid. Dow Jones is trying to react. Yes. Let's see. I'm very, very curious to see what will happen. Tyler, what's up? Nice to see you, mate. What's up? I'm doing very, very, very well. Pat says I'm done for today now. This was a solid week on my profit challenge. Total 2,114. Whoa! Amazing. Amazing. Well done. What is your challenge, Capital? 100K? 50K? How are you? And thanks again for the AUD USD analysis. It's like you had a magic crystal ball. Well, thank you, of course, and I'm very, very happy that I was able to help you capitalize. And I mean this, but trust me, no, it's not the magical wand. The only thing that I have is patience, and I have been analyzing the markets the same way for the last 5 years. So this helps me to have experience in what I'm doing. So sometimes I can guess a move. Can you please give me a sec, please? Can you give me a sec? Thank you. Give me a sec. I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm back. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. Weird stuff. Let's see if okay. Basically, you see the range filter almost reset it over here. Of course, as you all know, we are bearish. So normally, if the range filters turn red again, we will execute a trade. I don't trust although price. This SMT concerns me. I won't lie to you guys. This SMT concerns me, although our edge is our edge. So if everything aligns, we are going to execute based on our concepts. 100K, Pat. 10K first phase. Okay. I'm very, very happy for you. I wish that you were going to have success in your profit challenge. Trust me, keep it steady. Always take your profits. Don't go. This is what I do, at least. Don't go for the home runs from the beginning. Take your profits, 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, 1.5. Small hits, add your profits so you can be able to hit the 10K. Of course, no one forces you to make it in 1-2 weeks. Take your time. I really believe in you because you are a really hard worker. Keep up the hard work. Josh, hi Alex, started to go through your videos. Great knowledge, really started to open my eyes, especially on the R and the IDR. I'm very, very happy for that. And of course, whoever wants to have access to my personal strategy that I use based on the concepts of DR IDR, or my strategy based on the ICT concepts and the quarterly theory, or my PA strategy, link in the description, trdfloor.com. Trust me, the value that you're going to get is huge. Being part of our community, such a supportive Discord community, everyone that anything asks, we are always there to help anyone. And of course, so much knowledge And the most important, Earn as You Learn program. Amazing program. Huge opportunity, especially for the newer traders to be able to earn as they are learning. So important, huge. And of course, Profit League in November the 5th is the last day for the huge competition that we're going to run here in TTF. Of course, I'm not going to talk about the huge cash prizes, the cash prizes that the first places in the leaderboard will have, and also other kind of prizes. But the most value that I find in this competition is that the traders will stick to their strategy for one whole month. The only thing that you have to do is to be a member of TTF, submit your trading plan. You don't have to use any of trading floor indicators or any concepts. You can trade your own personal strategy and see, of course, if any strategy works, and also to prove to yourself that what you are doing works eventually. The most important, trust in what we are doing, trust the process, trust our process, not only the process. Because I would probably be a crazy guy from Greece, telling to you bullshit all the time. But if you don't put the work and see what I'm telling you works, put the work and prove my words. And first and mostly, and the most important, prove to yourself that what that crazy guy is telling me works. Okay, Pat says, thank you for your encouraging words. It means a lot. Many close family and loved ones think I'm crazy doing this. I believe this to be my career within the next 2 years. Well, don't feel alone. Don't feel alone. Everyone thinks that we are crazy. It's not only that we are crazy, we are very lonely because we consume a lot of our time in able to success. So I really understand you. Focus on the process, although, and don't care what everyone says. From the moment that you believe it, believe truly, and even if you success, there's no need to go to them again. Not to go to them, I mean to prove to them that you did it. You're doing it because you want your dreams to come true. You don't have to shout out your dreams. At the end of the day, no one cares. I have a quote. If you go to Discord, it says, work in silence and leave your success be your noise. This is my quote that I see every time I open my personal computer before I sit to my charts. This is the quote of my life. Work hard in silence and let your success be your noise. What is your thoughts on the 15-minute orb strategy? Well, mixed emotions, I will tell to you, because DRIDR is the old concept of the initial balance, that is, at the end of the day, the 1 hour orb, if you want to call it like that. I don't care about names. I have proved this to everyone. It's quite the same thing, although if anyone wants to see if the orb works and has statistics that prove, for example, that in the first 15 minutes, let's say that the first 15 minutes has this range. If anyone puts the work and sees that if we have a breakout from one side, that this side won't break, then yes, the orb will be the best strategy on planet Earth. Why? Because we will have a true edge. The most easy thing, especially from the influencers of the space, to say yes, it is the best strategy. I don't know why he didn't capitalize, but I took this trade based on this and this and this, and suddenly the 50% line goes upon. Suddenly they add SMT. They suddenly add many things. Put the work, my friend, if you truly want to believe in them, in these concepts, and see if it has a true edge. If it has, yes, go for it. And I mean this. Go for this. I mean this. This is what exactly what I do. I see a concept. If I like it, what have I done? If I like it, I go for it. If I don't, I skip and go to another. This is the real way how we truly discover if a concept works. I have seen many concepts in my trading career. Many. And I mean many, I mean many. The only concepts that have really that I really paid attention was them that had a statistical edge, and I have never regret upon it, because based on that you can see if a strategy is true or not, and not just a fancy one more fancy next thing. Because the the YouTube space, the influencing space, all the time finds the next new thing. When I began trading, SMC was the number one. I followed also SMC. Then suddenly ICT became the next big thing. Okay, after that we saw from a few of them DRIDR. Even ICT, of course, became even bigger. Then we see Orb. We see many concepts. Orb the 5 minute, Orb in the 15 minute. So many versions. The okay. Then the big old traders tell you that you don't need anything, and that is the reality special to trade. A simple volume profile. A simple volume profile. And if you have knowledge to read, for example, candles, yes, I can tell to you that you don't need anything else. But you need the experience, you need the time. You need to put the time upon the charts to see what works and doesn't. You need to put the work. Tyler says, a stoic theme, I believe. I love it. Yes, I love it too. As I said, it is the thing that really goes with me my whole trade life almost. Okay. Price is not doing exactly anything at the moment. This is the truth. It's quite annoying. It's quite annoying, I know. But we must be patient. Unfortunately, it has various intentions. This is the truth. This is the truth. So we must be again patient. We need more signs. We need more signs. Unfortunately, I know that most of you are not able to be patient for long, but it is the only way that you will be able to succeed in trading. Only if you learn to be patient. Patient. Of course, if you want me to go through any other pair, it will be my pleasure to check. For now, this 1 hour mitigation block is seeing quite strong. Let's go and see the other assets, what are they are doing. Higher high, higher high. Let's check the 5 minute. Does the divergence still valid? Of course it is. Of course it is still valid. Of course it is. Well, price is in this 1 hour mitigation block. Based on order flow, we must see the reaction from here. But price, unfortunately, is ruining our day, and it is beneath the easy NDR. Josh, okay, great, thank you. Yes, merging with fair value gaps and order blocks, I believe it can be powerful. Test. Only through tests. Of course, it can be, especially if you are able to understand what you're looking at in the chart. Yes, I believe it can work. I believe it can work. Could you have a look on gold, please? Of course, I can. I'm going to look, although, at the future contract. Okay, what is this? Fair value gap. Let me check. It is a daily one. Very, very interesting. Yes, because it is too big. Well, I'm still bearish on gold. Order flow hasn't shifted. The only thing that concerns me is, look, price has completed the triangle. Let's take a taker. First of all, I'm thinking too much at the same time. Sorry if I confused you. What am I seeing over here? I'm seeing, firstly, that price is in this daily inverted fair value gap. Okay. So, in my eyes, order flow is shifting. So, we are in. Okay, let me erase this one. What are we seeing, although, in the 1 hour? 1 hour has completed this triangle, this market maker model. So, you see with how price took this liquidity. What are we are seeing currently? We are seeing price indeed changed character over here. You see, here we had a change of character. Price created a higher low. And what do we have over here? We have a break of structure. Okay. We have a break of structure. So, what are we seeing? We are seeing bullish order flow kicking. But now, what is our job? Our job now is to identify what is going on now. And what am I seeing? I don't see any fair value gaps. I see a small one over here. But the most important I see over here is this bullish order block. Bullish order block that confirms that our 1 hour order flow is currently bullish against, of course, what we are seeing in the daily. So, what I would like to see in order for me to take a high probability trade. Yes, we all know that the daily order flow is bearish, but what am I seeing over here? I'm seeing that price is bullish order flow in gold. What I would like to see, I would like to see this level to break, retest, and this is my high probability trade to go with the higher time frame order flow. If, of course, price continues and breaks this bearish order block where price is reacting currently, okay, then no trade for me. Why? Because the daily time frame the daily order flow doesn't align with the 1 hour order flow. I will wait for price to shift order flow and take. Overall, if you ask me, yes, gold is overall bullish, but I am not interested in a trade that goes against the overall order flow. If this helps you, what I just said to you. Okay, reacting, price is reacting. From the higher time frame order flow. Okay. Price on the only problem is that price is against Asia. Let's check if the SMT is still valid. Sorry for that. You all noticed that my cough is much more better. We have another SMT, a smaller one. Whoever noticed it, look, this low over here, we are creating a lower low. Also the same thing on NQ. But look, what are we creating on Dow Jones? A higher high. You see? Another bullish divergence. Maybe I should be an ICT trader. What do you believe? Should I be an ICT trader? Should I be? What do you believe? Vote. One, whoever believes that I must be an ICT trader. Now hit the one button. Whoever believes that I must be an ICT trader. I'm joking, of course. Ashley says, hello Ashley, nice to see you. Personally, I have backtested the op strategy on the 5-minute and 15 timeframes over a number of different assets, different targets, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and 3R, and found that there would often be long periods with multiple consecutive losses. My conclusion was that it would not be ideal if trading using prop firm accounts. Okay. But was it overall profitable, my friend Ashley? For example, you can, because trading is not only, of course, prop firms, it can be also a personal account. You understand where I'm taking our conversation? I don't like what I'm seeing, to be honest. It goes against what I believe in, what I do, everything. I am fortunately not interested in any trades for now. I know it is not good for the content, but I can't go against what I'm seeing. Price is bearish. I know order flow is bullish. If I was trading 100% my ICT concepts, I would have taken a long over here. I won't lie to you. Prince says, how long did it take for you to be profitable? Well, my friend, it took me exactly 1.5 years. This doesn't mean that I didn't have struggles after my that I didn't have struggles after, of course, I made my first payout from a prop firm. I had multiple struggles. I had a problem being able to manage big capital. So I reduced my capital. I had many problems, many ups and downs. But when I mean the word profitable, I mean that I understood quickly that the prop firms are companies made for us to lose. This is how they make money. I understood it from the first moment. Yes, as a traders, we see a huge opportunity in them. It is a huge opportunity, so we can have access, of course, to big capital. But my friends, the truth is that their companies and their rules are for us to uh, to lose. What did I did at that moment when I realized what I just said to you? I created an overall journal that I put all my trades, even if I traded 2, 3 accounts, because I was trading back then CFD prop firms. But what did I do? I kept track of all my challenges and the accounts that I passed. And I discovered that if I was trading my normal account, a personal account, I would have made, for example, 8% in 1 month. But I wasn't able to get paid. Why? Because I made 10% in my first phase, my first evaluation phase. And trust me, when I was trading CFD Pro firms, we had also a time limit and we needed to make that 10% in 1 month. I made 10%. They gave me phase two. I made 4%, not making 5%, and then I lost in 2 months around 7%. But overall, and I didn't pass the challenge, but overall, at that month, I was profitable. I made 8%. You understand what I mean? And patience was the number one. Whatever strategy you trade, even if it is the most simple ones, the most simple ones. When I mean the simple ones, simply a maze, simple divergences with the RSI, supported resistance. Christie, for example, is a huge example that trading supported resistance, breakouts, signals from capital, and has made tons of money. But she is able to follow her rules. She has something that she understands, and mostly she is patient. She doesn't force things to happen. Imagine now, let's take a small example. If I was an ICT trader and I had taken this change in state of delivery and I was in this trade, I would have entered, of course, over here and I would be waiting. Look what I am trapped in. Why? Because I'm trying to catch the low of the day. Why? Why shouldn't I wait, for example, to see price make a higher high, retrace, and take this move instead? That I will have a confirmed low, a confirmed higher high, higher low. Because everyone is trying to rush the process. This is why. This is the answer I can give you. Everyone is trying to force the process. For some reason, everyone is in a hurry to make money. Unfortunately, my friends, trading is not a one night success. Whoever believes this, unfortunately, is okay. I was sure it rejected the J zone. Let me disable, of course, the higher time frame ones because do we have also a happy trail, Ashley? No happy trails. Why? Did I do something wrong? Don't I have it at case 3? It's okay. For some reason, I don't see somewhere here any. Let me make it reload again. Okay. I'm not seeing any happy trail over here for some reason. And of course, I don't want to believe that I'm so anti ICT. No, I respect ICT. I'm a huge fan of ICT, and I mean this. What he has taught is fantastic, but the traders that are trading ICT have created to him the biggest problem. Why? Because they try to use his concepts in order to look fancy to everyone. No worries, no worries, Ashley, no worries. Thanks, Ken, for agreeing with me, my friend. Thank you. ICT concepts are amazing. Why? Because they have also helped me, my friends, to be able to create narrative, my direction. The ICT concepts are the best on that. I know you can call them rebranded, you can call them whatever you want, but it is a very easy way for us to understand how the markets works. He's using very nice words in order for us to understand what the markets are doing. That's why I'm a huge fan of him. Now, most of the traders have the problem trying to predict all the time the low of the day. Why? Why are you doing this to yourself? How many times do you believe that everyone is going to catch the low of the day? There are much more few, and I mean this. There are much more few than anyone else that's going to take a continuation, and I mean this. And I mean this. Okay, I won't lie to you. I would like price to retrace quite back. I won't lie to you. Okay, this is not valid anymore. Look how volume has changed over here. This is an even bigger zone. Let's make it bigger over here. And this is underneath here. Why am I putting this? Because here, as you see from the volume profile, this is the area where the most orders have been placed. As I said in the previous live stream, this is how I use it. Of course, feel free to use it as you want, of course. This is how I see it, okay, based on volume. Volume is a huge factor in price action trading. And even if it's past data, because this is past data, it can show us where price wants to expand. And mostly this happens in the area where we have so much volume because they have too many orders. Okay, JSON is again doing its thing over here. Ashley also using case 3, but I'm on a different chart. Oh, no worries, no worries. Ashley, no worries. Unfortunately, I'm the future guy over here. The futures guy, the futures guy, the futures. How was your trading today, Ken? Ashley, how was your trading today? Did you take anything? After this move, look what price is doing, nothing. But what can we understand from this? That again, we are seeing some of accumulation. You see, price is raging. Probably we can see an expansion. Probably, I don't want to guess and try to be as smart as, but I believe that at 10:30 we are going to have an expansion of price. Let me mark it over here because you all know, based on my quarterly theory teachings and studies, I believe that time is a huge factor. of time. I'm a huge fan of time. Or we're going to have it sooner. Let's see. Let's see. Acer says nothing yet. Yeah, yeah, me too. Nothing yet. I don't like what I'm seeing. I won't lie. This is a nothing, a nothing, and a nothing. This was a really good trade based on break and retest, broke, retest, expansion. Nice trade from the J zones. Look how simple trading can get. You see, break of the J zone, retest of the J zone, and from here we can go down and we have taken 80 points. Trust me, whoever is trading NAS, NQ, and in general NQ basically, 40 points can change your whole life. You don't need anything else than these 80 points. Even less, 40 points are enough for you to change your whole life. And I mean this. Whoever believes that needs more, unfortunately, needs to study a little bit more. A profitable trader knows that 40 points are enough. Okay, let's make it 50. Let's make it 50. Okay, 50 points. Of course, if you are first a risk manager, yes. Very, very important also. You must be first a risk manager. My friends, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, my friends, hit also the subscribe button. Enable all notifications. It helps us even more than you guys believe. Even more than you guys believe. Don't forget also, link in the description, trdfloor.com. Press the link, go and take a look at our website. You see what TTF offers in such a low price. And not only this, it gives everyone, from even if you are a new trader or you are an intermediate or even an experienced, via the Earn As You Learn program, to be able to make some side profits along your educational process. Huge opportunity for everyone. If you want to see, you can go on yesterday's public YouTube video where live that we did yesterday. I showed to everyone the amazing profits that Pat, our member, the Haitan, the member of TTF, has made based on the Earn As You Learn trade idea, and of course in combination with my analysis. But not only me, Jay, Bear, also very important members of TTF also do their analysis on the Trade Lab that can help all the traders to be able to capitalize even more in the trade ideas and even to use them for any prop firm challenge accounts. Amazing combination. Amazing. And don't forget, Profit League in November the 5th. Go hit the link in the description so you can be member of TTF. It is the way that you will be able to participate in the competition. Huge opportunity, cash prizes. Also, I saw that now we uploaded J strategy for Profit League, my strategy for Profit League. Many of you, of course, know my strategy. You can see J strategy, you can see mine. Go and watch what we're going to do for the whole month of November. Huge opportunity to win cash prizes and, of course, many other prizes. The first place in the leaderboard. Also, the most important in my eyes is that you will be able to follow a strategy for a whole month, my friends. A whole month, you're going to make your tests in your strategy and to see if it really works. Huge opportunity, and also, and even more important, is to test your limits, test your disciplined limits. Because in order for you to be as mechanical as your strategy must be, you must be able to follow rules. Rules. Pat says Bear and Jay have solid analysis too. Yes. I admire them too. They are amazing traders. You all saw that Bear, that is trading the Earners You Learn program, was able to capitalize a 10K trade, my friends. A 10K trade. Whoever believes it or not, 10K. Bear is an amazing higher time frame trader. Also, many times I have seen him trade in the lower time frames. He is an amazing trader also. And of course, Jay, that is our general, our commissioner behind everything. Look at his J zone here. This is his creation, his indicator, magical zones somewhere in the markets. Look, a random zone, what it can do to price. No one knows what's hidden from behind it. Grandpa Ken says, about how many points are you using for your stop loss on NQ? Me? Well, I go around, my friend, 20 to 25. That's why 1.5, 1.6, my 40 to 50 points are okay. It depends, of course, on volatility. Yes. If volatility is higher, I will go for much more points. Currently, we see high volatility from FOMC. If I would look, this would be a 60 point. This is a 60-point move. I would be more aggressive, and I will, of course, decrease my lot size. There's no fixed. I want to tell this in general. There is no fixed thing that we can do all the time. Yes, trading can be mechanical, but sometimes we need to be a little bit flexible. What do I mean by flexible? I mean that we must adjust in the environment. These environments are high volatility markets after the news that released. So this means that we must be a little bit more passive, okay, and adjust upon the situations. Okay, it's not doing anything. I am enjoying nothing. I am enjoying nothing. Of course, the ICT traders over here are stopped. Look how we had this liquidity grab over here, taking everyone out. And many of them probably entered again. Who knows? But we are about to complete our time limit. Here we will have expansion. I'm writing over here. Let's see if time is much more important than price. I'm not going to be like other influencers, of course, in YouTube telling you nonsense about the seconds and that everything aligns with paradise. Okay. I'm not this kind of guy. I will never be. I'm a more practical guy. I love simplicity. I believe that trading can be very simple with no mambo jumbo, and you can, of course, earn money from that. You can, of course, earn money. Please hit the button, hit the like button. It helps us a lot. It helps us a lot. The DR session has been, of course, completed. Let's see if price is going to do its thing. Magic? Magic? Are we seeing an expansion? Is it going to break, of course, the J zone? Is price so powerful to break J zone? Is it? Let's see. Tyler says 10 points is enough. Well, I will agree. I will agree that of course 10 points is enough, but if you are going to go for 10 points, this means that you must high over leverage, my friend Tyler, and it is something that I don't agree doing, over leveraging in general. Why? Because my friend, when the problem is when you lose. Oh, what am I seeing? Magic? Am I seeing magic? Am I a magic sorcerer? Do you believe I have the crystal ball? And we are. Do you believe that I have the crystal ball? Whoever believes that I have the crystal ball, please hit number one in the chat. Whoever believes that I have the crystal ball, hit one in chat. You don't believe in me? No one is hitting number one? No? No crystal ball? Okay. You all believe that I'm a plain guy. I'm a simple guy. I'm a simple, humble guy. I am. I am, but I have seen so many times the markets. Acer says one. Thank you, Ashley, that you believe in me and my crystal ball. Thank you so much. It means a lot. But this JSON cannot break anyway. I don't know how much force it needs to break it. Let's disable DeLorean for a little bit. Okay. I won't lie to you guys. I like that price and DeLorean has reset over here. I won't lie to you. Even if we had an even deeper expansion, I would like it even more. But I would like to see again a reaction from the Asian DR so we can have room to take a trade. If, of course, you agree. Tyler says, yes, I don't trade like this personally, but I have tested taking 10 points nips of the market with a 20-point stop. If you can hit around 75% win rate, you will be happy. Well, I agree. I won't lie to you. I agree. Of course, I agree with what you are saying to me. But a 75% is not something so easy as it looks like. Yes, you can. I know personally many successful traders that are scalping 10, 15 points a time. I know that it can it can work, but you need to be so much concentrated on the charts, almost glued to the charts, and it's something that doesn't work for me. Whoever is able to do it, okay. But I will agree with you that even 10 points is enough. If you have a solid edge that you believe that can play out, for example, this small reaction from here, I would have taken. Oh, Ken says TTF Profit League will start at New York Open on November 3rd. November 2nd, 7, 5. Okay. November 3rd, the beginning of Profit League. Let's go, my friends. Let's go. I can't wait for the competition to begin. I can't wait. I'm so excited. That I mean it. And I'm so happy that many of our trades, we are going to take them live all together. We are all together going to earn points for our Profit League leaderboard. All together. Here in TTF. In TTF Public YouTube. All together. Sometimes, like you say, the ATR can be around 40 on us, too high for 10 points. Exactly. For 1 minute candles. Exactly. I agree 200%. Tyler, this, yes, sometimes we make our lives much more harder. You can't go for an intraday trade, for example, and you would like to take a 200-point move. It can't happen. Or you're taking a Euro USD trade and you're going for 100 points intraday. It can't happen. It won't work. It won't work. And I mean this, it won't work. I'm happy that we predicted this small expansion of price. I'm happy that I wasn't humiliated in front of all of you, trying to be, the trading guru we see all the time. But the J zone has broken over here. Oh, we had also happy trail. These are interesting stuff. Okay. We don't have a fractal frenzy. Wave rider. No, it's still waiting. Happy trail is doing the thing today. I can't go against Asia. I can't go against Asia. I'm sorry. I can't. I would love to, but I can't. I can't. FOMO. No, don't make me see this. Don't make me see this, please. Don't make me see this. Okay. What was this over here? Was it something? No, London low. Okay, it wasn't. Okay. Okay. Interesting stuff going around. It was logical that we would have an expansion at this. I don't want to play guru, but what the time that I put over here, look what it aligns with the 90-minute cycle. Okay, 10:30 is where the 90-minute cycle completes. Okay, the third. And based on trader day, the Q4 is always, it's usually the reversal 90-minute cycle. Okay, I don't want to steal anything from anyone. And I'm not trying to play that I have cracked the markets. These are concepts that I have seen in the past of the time that they work. Okay. We forgot to check about the other indices, what is going on. Yes, again, we had an SMT that now is playing out. You see again, an SMT divergence. Okay, this, of course, if it closes above, this is an order block, a bearish fair value gap, 5-minute. You see in yes, this is a fair value gap. If it breaks, it will be an inverted one. Either we will see price break it, retest it, and take a continuation and go for the all-time highs, along, of course, with the 1-hour order flow, a breaker block, a mitigation block over here that price is reacting from, or we can see the reaction from it, and the order flow. This was just a manipulation move, and we will see price go and create a lower low. Interesting stuff going around. I don't have a clear idea. That's why I am not participating in the markets. I'm not being part of the markets because I don't have a clear idea. I don't feel strong The normal is for me to take short, of course, from here and go down from here because we are in the Asia. We have broken from the downside. We have room until the 1 hour mitigation block. If, of course, this was the area that price eventually reacted from, we will see. Trade carefully. It's a zero. It's a zero point 0.6 fib retracement from market open. Okay. Let's see. Market opened over here. You mean from here? Yes. You mean here? Yes. And the 1 hour imbalances, our friend Ashley has been filled. Let me, because my chart gets so much drawings upon it, I get dizzy. Oh, you mean over here? Yes. Yes, a reaction also, yes, from this bullish fair value gap. Exactly. Look how this aligns in what we said from the beginning, and today the winner is, of course, overall order flow. How we confirm price respected the PDRA from the left side of the curve over here. This PDRA that is a mitigation block. Also, we have this bullish PDRA from the left side, from the right side of the curve. So for me, target is all-time high. It still is all-time high. But of course, DR doesn't make our favor today and ruins a little bit our overall narrative. But of course, it is what it is. The ICT traders win today. They are better than us. It is okay, of course. No hard feelings. We love them too. I believe that if a trader is able to fix his trading idea and correctly create his narrative, ICT concepts can change your whole life. And I believe this. As you have seen, changed many traders' lives. Okay, because the most easy thing that we can do here is to be the judges upon his concepts. Yes, the rebranding, he stolen everything from others, and he is a maniac, he is a rambler, and all this kind of shit. Okay, yes, I agree with all of them. But no one can say that he is one of the best teachers, at least at the last 5 years. And with his concepts, many traders have found success. No one can deny this. Okay, this is the reality. Because if we indeed took this trade, if we weren't stopped out over here, that probably we would have been stopped out and tried to enter from somewhere else. Order flow win today. You see it with your own eyes. He had an SMT change. Here is where truly price shifted in the 1 minute. Why? Because this was a supply area, a bearish order block. That's why price was reacting all the time from here. But what happened? Broke, retest, and expanded exactly at the time that, based on the quarterly theory, said us to do. And of course, we can't forget Happy Trail. You see, no mumbo jumbo. It predicted if we used it as bias, break, retest, go for it. And it's now going for higher. What is your opinion, my friends? I would like to hear from you. What is your opinion, your personal opinion upon ICT concepts in general? Of course, feel free to say whatever you believe. I don't have anything against anyone, and I mean this. All the opinions are pleased to being heard, and I mean this. And I mean this. I got a text. Let me check it. Yes, I'm not a professional live streamer. I'm trying to become. I'm trying to become because we don't have any action to be. We are away from this move. The ICT traders are making money. We are not making anything. So we're just staring at the markets altogether. At least we are together. Do you like what we are doing, my friends? Please tell me. Do you enjoy the live streams? At least tell me this. It matters much more on your opinion if your opinion is around ICT concepts. I'm not ICT, so I don't care why if you are admirers of it or not. The most important for me is that you are enjoying the live streams, being able to trade all together, and if you find value in general of what we are doing over here. Of course, if you find value, my friends, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It helps us a lot. Hit the subscribe button, enable all notifications. You can't imagine how much you help us in what we are doing. We are trying, trust me, all together to make TTF even more bigger, more strong for all of you, because when TTF is strong, you will all be strong with all of us. Because we are a supportive community, always we are with our members, our traders, providing them all the time as much value as we can. Programs as the earn as you learn. Profit League in 3rd of November. Huge things going around. So many strategies, so many indicators, so many concepts. You can nowhere find all this combined together, and I mean this. Pat says, always enjoying all the live streams from the TTF team. I always learn something new. I'm happy for that. This is why we do them, and I mean this. As I said, we are always here for you, my friends. We are trying to be always with you. A fantastic sense, says Luis, of what trading is really like. Yes, exactly. I agree with you, Luis. This is exactly how it looks like. It is exactly how trade looks like. Um, I want. I'm quite FOMOing because I didn't take this trade, although I saw it in the line with my higher time frame idea. But I can't go against this magical concept. I have seen the market so many times reacting from it going down or going up, rejecting it, that I can't go against my lower time frame establishment of bias. I can't go against. I can't. I can't go against. Okay. Are we going to see the reaction? Is it true? Is this support level going to hold? The support level based on the volume. Yes. Let's adjust it a little bit. It is over here. Basically, it's more bigger. Let's make it a little bit more bigger. Okay. Okay, okay. Or the range filters from DeLorean are going to shift and we are going to take a trade. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we're going to see. I'm very, very curious. Atanasov says everything Alex says is true. I'm very, very happy, and I mean this that you confirm what I'm saying. I trust me, you guys are the reason that we are trying every day to be better. We are trying every day to invent new things and be as supportive we can. Because always we must not forget that uh, we are all human. We all have personal responsibilities, and we are trying to be as much as we can uh, online to be able to help everyone. Tony Guerrero says, do you apply your ASIA-DR rule to FX pairs too and not just indexes? Would you apply your rule to all assets you look at? Well, Tony, yes, I apply this rule to all the assets that I trade because I don't know if you are a member of TTF. If you are, you will have noticed that I don't have separate rules for any asset. Fixed rules, step by step. I always use everything because DRIDR is a concept that it is the way that we are able to identify the levels that the algo is making decisions. DR levels and DR ranges are areas where price makes decisions, where the algo executes the order that it takes from the order books, of course. So, for example, if we take a look over here, let me disable drawings. Look what it is. Let me also so you can understand what I mean. You see, we have over here this opening line, the opening price of DR of this DR range. London. Look where price is reacting accidentally over here. You see, for example, the opening price. It is up here, the closing price. Look where was consolidating, where it broke and retested and went up to the opening price. So all the prices, all the levels of DR are important for some reason, because at those levels is where the algo makes its decisions. Okay, I hope that I helped you. That's why, because everywhere the algo executes orders, there's no difference between EU, GU, any difference. Okay. I hope that I covered what you exactly said. Oh, let me enable again the drawings. Let's see. I would like to see the berries reaction. I won't lie to you guys. You're welcome, my friend Tony. You're welcome. Well, let's see what price wants to do. Mhm. Interesting stuff. Interesting, very interesting, very, 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 very. Mhm. Tell me, my friends, how is your view of the markets? Are we going to go down or are they going to continue up? What is your opinion upon the markets? What is your opinion? I have a feeling that the Asian DR is going to make its miracle. What is your opinion? Are we going to see a miracle or not? Or not? What do you believe? Let's see. Louis says sideways till the US government reopens. Well, this is a huge discussion, Louis. I haven't seen, to be honest with you, my friend, so much that it has been involved with the markets. If we take a look, price from when they closed made an all-time high. We had a small retracement, and now it's seeing that it wants to go again up. I'm not seeing somewhere that it has affected the markets. Why? Because we all know that the markets in general are high manipulated. Now, if this problem with will be will see we see this problem will be visible in the markets after a few months, yes, I will say to you that this might happen. We can probably see, for example, interest rate going up because of this big problems in the future, of course. But for now, I'm seeing a very strong dollar. At least we saw these days a very strong dollar. With all of this going around, I don't believe that it will continue, of course, to be strong, but it is what it is. It is what it is, of course. Always it is what it is. We are here to be able to identify what we are seeing in the markets. Okay, okay. Price is reacting from this level again. This was a level of the volume. Also, let me expand this line. It is the London opening price. Also, for you to see where price is reacting to. You see by yourselves. Important price. Ken says 5 minute mean okay, yes, is in the middle of Asia range, waiting for price to tell me what it wants to do. I'm neutral currently. Yes, me too. Me too. The same. I have the same exact problem. 5 minute JSON pretty much around the Asia highs and lows. That's an even bigger problem. That's an even bigger problem. Oh no. Yes. Let's go to see also. Yes. Yes, yes, I see. I see the difficulty of price. It will need too much power to break these J zones. it will need power. Okay. Louis says, Alas, got to go. Have a wonderful weekend. Catch up with you next week. Have a wonderful weekend, my friend. It was my honor that you were over here in my live stream. Of course, expect to see you also next week. Thanks for joining, mate. Thanks for joining. I'm so honored. Thank you so much. I'm also going to close in about 5 minutes. No action today. No action based on what I want to trade, of course. Many traders maybe have capitalized a lot upon these concepts, on what they are seeing. I wasn't able, unfortunately. The ICT traders are very, very happy. Very, very happy. Tony, need to jump in a meeting, Alex. Thank you. You're welcome, Tony. Nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you. Do your job, mate. Do your job. I'm also going to close. I'm also going to close. Well, let's close it, my friends. Let's wrap it up. Please, 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 my friends, don't forget, link in the description, trdfloor.com. Don't forget to check how much value you can find in our community. One of the most important programs that we are running is the Earn As You Learn, a huge opportunity for everyone to be able to capitalize upon the trade ideas that the Earn As You Learn program provides to all of us. Don't forget, Profit League begins in 3 of November. Big cash prizes, other prizes for the leaderboard, for the traders that are going to end in the upper places of the leaderboard. But don't forget the biggest opportunity, that is, of course, that you are going to follow your strategy for one whole month. So important to build discipline, to follow your rules, and of course, to see and prove to yourself that what you're doing works. My friends, have an amazing weekend. Don't forget, enjoy each moment with the ones that you love. Take your time to take a break from the charts. They will always be there for us, but life is short, so we must enjoy every moment of it. And in order for enjoy it even more, we must have love from the ones that we also love. Thank you so much. Have a nice weekend, my friends. See you next week, probably on Tuesday. See you. Thank you so much, my friends. Thank you so much. Thank you.